Hi fellow makeup fans, today I'm doing an overseas haul. My lovely friend Sarah Jane offered to get me some things. She offered to get me the Ariel palette a while ago, but it's literally sold out straight away and she wasn't able to get it. And she just said if there's anything else I wanted in the future, just to let her know. And so, I got in contact with her when I saw that Urban Decay released the face cases and they made Anarchy exclusive to Sephora only. And I asked if she'd be able to get it for me and she said yes. So basically she sent me a PayPal request which I paid, and then she asked if there was anything else and I thought, oh, there kind of is, and actually it saved me a lot of money, and it was some MAC things actually. One of the things had sold out over here before I could get it because basically a couple of collections came out. I could only afford a few things, so I got the things I could afford and I thought, oh, I hope that'll still be there when I get paid, and then I'll get that one thing, and it was sold out. But it wasn't sold out in America, so that was really good. So she got me that, and then she got me another couple of things that I'd had my eye on, including a pro item. So, and then I PayPal'd her for that, and then she posted it over to me, and it came really fast. And yeah, so I have got my box of goodies here, and I'm going to show you them. Now I've opened them because they actually arrived last week, but I was actually poorly. So they arrived, today is Monday, they arrived last Thursday. And I ripped up the box and I was really excited, and I tried to keep everything as it was, but to be honest, I just wasn't feeling well and I really wanted to open everything. So I apologise that I've opened it, but I have. But yes, I've got it to show you. So I cut the back off the Urban Decay box, and I'm going to insert a little bit of footage of what the box looked like. I filmed this actually, and then I put everything in my little tin here, ready for my Spacies Roundup, the overseas edition. And then I cut up the box for the Anarchy case. And I was like, oh, I can't believe I've just done that, because once I checked the footage it was a bit too dark and you couldn't see the colours properly, and I don't want to do that. I want to always have a really good quality video where you can see the colours in case you want to pick these things up too. So, yes. So, I'm so out of practice. I've got on Riri Woo, and I've got on, well actually I used MAC's Freehand, which is a lip liner, and it's a perfect colour match to Ruby Woo, so that's underneath all of my lips. Then I've got Riri Woo on, and then I've got the lip gloss on, and I love the lip gloss, it's so pretty. It just gives it that nice shine because I love the matte colour, but sometimes I want it to be shiny because I also like shiny colours. So yeah, it's looking good. Okay, so we're going to start with the Anarchy case from Urban Decay. Very, very excited. They brought two out. This one is Shattered, which you would have seen in a recent video. I did a little sort of, I showed you it type video. Showed you it type video? Like a haul type video of it. And then I did a get ready with me with it, and I've actually used it for today's look, which I really like. So, yeah, really love the colours in this one. And I've used the blushes as well, and the highlighter. But not the eyeliner, or the lipstick. But yeah, they're great. So this is the Shattered one, and the Anarchy one just looked so pretty, and here it is. So it's got like a, I don't know, a Baroque type of design on there. It's got skulls and all sorts of patterns here, and it's all under this like sort of perspex cover, and it's white. And then inside you get 5 shadows, as with the other one. They're just identical really, just different colours. And that's what these look like. I love them. They're quite different to the first one, which is the Shattered. And I'll just hold that up as well. So there you go. Now in there you've got like a matte sort of pink, in this one it's shimmery. The only thing that this is kind of missing is your brow highlight sort of colour. There's no sort of brow highlight colour in this one. So yeah, I mean you could use the highlighter I suppose, but yeah, that's it. And you got the Perversion liner, which I already have one on the go. Actually I think mine will probably, oh no, not quite, not quite fit. But yeah, I took the little liner and I've actually put it in the stock drawer because I go through quite a few of these things. This one is, can't remember if this is my second or third. I'm definitely on my third zero. I think it's probably my second of Perversion. So I do go through them quite quickly. So it was great to have a mini one because I don't have a mini one of Perversion. So that's gone straight in the drawer, and that'll be getting used, no doubt, quite quickly. And then it comes with a lip colour in Scandal. These are lovely. I love these lip pencils. They're really good. And then in the bottom you have got 2 blushes and a highlighter. And I'm actually going to insert just a little bit of video footage here showing you swatches of all the colours. So keep watching. The cover is amazing on this one, and we're going to start by swatching the eyeshadows. So I have took the pencil out as I mentioned, but this is the pencil, which is Perversion. I'll do a little swatch of this for you. As you can see, it's a very, very intense black. I love this. It's a really gorgeous pencil. I'll swatch 0 next to it. I don't know if you can see the difference quite so much on camera. You should be able to, but that one is a lot more intense. But yeah, 0 came with the shattered case and Perversion came with this case. Really glad about that because I go through quite a bit. I mean, I'm on my 3rd 0 full size and I'm on my 2nd of Perversion, and you know, getting through it quite fast. So we're going to start with these shadows in here. So the first colour is called Redemption, and it's this lovely black colour. I mean, that's what it kind of looks like. It looks like a very dark greyish black colour when you look at it like this. And as you can see there, it is just a beautiful, really, for me, that's like a really dark grey silver colour because it has got that lovely sort of shimmer, and that's how it swatches. So I think maybe you could call it pewter. It does have quite a black base, but then it does have that lovely sort of grey silver shimmer to it on top, and it's got little flecks of silver pieces of glitter in there as well. Really, really pretty colour. I love this one. The next colour is called Prey. And as you can see, this is the only matte in here. This is a sort of a pinky peach sort of colour. Oh, I should have showed you it on my finger. That's what it looks like. And then swatched on the skin, you can barely see it here. It just really matches quite nicely with my skin, so it's quite a nice sort of base colour for me. The next colour is called Vaporize, and it's this beautiful shimmery dark brown colour. And look at the shine on that, it's just gorgeous. And that's the swatch there. This comes off almost bronzy. You can see it's definitely got that dark brown base, and then it's got like a bronzy sort of glittery overcast on top. And then the next colour is called Provocateur, which is a mauve sort of pinky, another shimmery colour. That's what it looks like. That's it there. Now these shades do have a fair bit of fallout. I don't know if you can see in the bottom of here, but there's quite a bit of powder in there. They're very buttery and stuff, but they are quite powdery. So that's it there. It's just a really lovely sort of, it's got a lovely sort of plumminess to it, plummy mauve sort of shimmer. Really gorgeous. And then the last colour in this is Revolt, which is a lovely silver colour. And that's it there. I'm going to put Revolt down here, and that's it. So this is a beautiful bright silver shimmer colour, and it does have some large chunks of glitter. So side by side you have Revolt from the Anarchy face case, and then you have Shell Shock, which is from Vice 2. Very, very similar. I would just say that Shell Shock is a brighter silver than the Revolt. More of a true silver with sparkle, whereas this is just a really, really bright silver. But yeah, both really beautiful. So moving on, I'm now going to look at the lip pencil. This one is called Scandal. And this is a very sort of, it's a lovely red, but it's almost got a magenta to it, so I feel like it has a lot of cerise pink in there. So kind of cerise pink and red together. Really glossy, little bit of glitter in there. Really nice colour actually, really Christmassy colour I feel. Lovely red. And then moving on, we are going to swatch some blushes now. So the first one is called Fetish, and I absolutely love this one. That is what it looks like. There we go. So there it is, it's a beautiful sort of peachy pink. Really gorgeous, love this one. The next one is called Quickie, and this is super bright and pigmented. And that's it there, really bright pink as you can see. And then the highlighter in this palette is called Craze, and that's just this really lovely gold. and that's it there. I feel like when you get it on you lose a lot of the yellow tone, which is really good because I'm not into gold highlighters. Really, really pretty on the skin. So that is the bottom. So that's it. That is the amazing Anarchy case. I absolutely love it. I have a get ready with me up on my channel for this, and I love the colours. I loved how it looked when it was all finished, the look. They're really gorgeous. In this part, it's difficult to say standout colours because I love them all. But yeah, it's really, really nice. And if you didn't get Vice 2, but you want that silver colour, that is very similar, although I feel it has more larger chunks of glitter in it than the actual one in the Vice 2 palette. So that is the Anarchy face case. So a huge thank you to Sarah Jane. Thank you so much, because I'm an avid Urban Decay fan. I do love collecting the palettes. I wouldn't buy the palettes if I didn't like them, that said. I don't want people to think I just buy the palettes just for the sake of getting them. I think about things before I purchase them, so but I definitely love the colours in these, and I definitely wanted to get that one. And the blushes are so amazing. And I've got someone today from the Shattered case, and I just love them. I think they're fantastic. They should definitely release them in the permanent line. So next thing's a MAC, but before I show you that, I'll show you this little gloss that Sarah Jane put in for me, and it's from Almay. And she just included it because she knew I would like the colour. It's really, really pretty. Thank you very much, Sarah Jane, for including that. I had it on yesterday, actually. And you put it on and it feels a little sticky at first, but then as it warms to your lips, it becomes very liquidy and it's not sticky anymore. So it's really, really nice. So yeah, really like that and love the colour. Now onto the MAC things. So I've got two lipsticks, and these are from the Divine Night collection, which is the Christmas collection, and I'm not going to show you them in this video, which sounds totally crazy, and I'm really sorry, but when she got these for me, there were 3 that I wanted, but 1 was sold out, so I only got the 2. So I've actually ordered the other colour, and I want to put them together in a sort of collection, so there'll be a MAC Divine Night haul video for you. I actually only got 3 items from the Christmas collection, these 2 lipsticks and the lipstick I ordered. I didn't really care for a lot of it. I didn't really care for the packaging. There was a lot of colours that I already own. I didn't really think much of them. And yeah, trying to conserve the pennies, Christmas coming and all that, and the Rihanna collection will be coming out. Yeah, so I'm going to put those in a separate video. So sorry Sarah Jane, but thank you very much for getting me these, because they're beautiful. And yeah, it's different because it's black with gold instead of black with silver. So, and then we're going to move on to the other 3 things. Now one of these 3 things, this is a bit of a rant and a bit of a bugbear. In America, on MACcosmetics.com, there is a pro section where you can get the pro colours. It's not huge, but there's pigments and lipsticks and all that kind of thing, and it's great because you can access those really great pro shades. But I feel that in the UK, why don't we have that page? I think we should have the pro page as well, because why should we not be able to get them? I mean, pro stores, I don't even know where they are in the UK, but the only one I know of is London, so I can't go all the way down to London and pick up those shades. So it's kind of annoying that we don't have the pro page as well. So that's it, that'll run over. But I did get this pigment because I've wanted it for ages. I've got the liner, I've got the chromographic gel, and this is the pigment, and this is High Def Cyan. Look at that colour, it's so beautiful. It's so bright and gorgeous. And that's it there. I always take that thing off the top. I don't like it. I feel like sometimes I fumble with it, and I've almost knocked a container over before trying to get hold of it. So I never put it on. I'm always just very careful when I open them. In fact, when I open them, I always feel really nervous when I've got a pigment open in case I knock it over. So yeah, it's not good. But this is a really, really bright aqua turquoise sort of colour, and it's amazing, and I love the liner. The liner looks amazing on the waterline. So yes, love this. I was just going to show you actually. That's the liner. Look at that. It's so beautiful. I love this colour, just fabulous. In fact, on my desk, just to show you how obsessed I am with these colours, these are all blues and aqua sort of colours. A couple of whites in here, but yeah. So that's all my ones that aren't Urban Decay, and then I've got all my Urban Decay liners together, which I'm sure you've seen before. That's them there. I actually have a few missing because I've got some in Spacey's Roundup at the moment, which are from the Ocho Loco and the Sabbath one I bought. But I cannot be without these liners. I use them every single day, and I use them as liners, but also as eyeshadow bases because they're fantastic for that. But they also look really good just across the lash anyway. Across the lid anyway, as like an eye colour. Look great. So the next thing is another pencil, and this is the chromographic pencil in Pure White. That is amazing. It's really bright white pencil. It's great for the waterline. These chromographic pencils are incredibly creamy and soft and easy to work with. And I wanted the white for the waterline for a few looks that I had in mind. And they're just great for all sorts of things. I mean, I have a tutorial that I didn't do for this year's 13 Days of Horror, but I'll be doing for next year's, that involves using the chromographic pencil to create some fake stitches. And yeah, I'll get some use out of this because I like different sort of things. I don't just stick to, like your kind of boring girl who just sticks to just wearing brown eyeshadow. Bit of mascara, that's it. You know what I mean? I don't stick. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, don't get me wrong, but I like to experiment. I've got all these palettes with great colours in, so why not use them? So yeah, I really just love colour. I'm that kind of girl. So yes, love this. Thank you very much. And the last thing, so exciting. Okay, so this is from the Rick Baker collection. You may not have heard of Rick Baker, but he's a fabulous sort of special effects makeup artist, and he does amazing special effects makeup, which is very much what I'm interested in and excited. And he created a collection for MAC, and this palette was in it. This is the Spider Queen palette. I love this. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my little Antonio Lopez one, which is this one here. I love the packaging, and there are the shadows. They're quite small though. So I just prefer this, you know. I mean, I like that it's got this picture on the front, you know, I think it's really nice. But I love the packaging on this. I love the clear front. It's like the Fashion Forecast lips. I've got 3 of those. I love the Fashion Forecast lips. I can't wait for the next one to come out. They're just amazing. I actually wear them a lot. But this is eyeshadows. So in here you get one permanent colour, which is Carbon. And I feel like they seem to have changed the formula for this, because Carbon is notoriously just a horrible black to work with, and it's not very pigmented. I mean, there's a swatch of my old Carbon, this is the new one. So swatched side by side, that's the new one and that's the old one. And I don't think it's because it's old, I think it's just because the pigmentation was really bad on Carbon, but I think they've improved it. So I have to say, at first I was like, oh, another Carbon. I really don't want another Carbon. I much prefer Urban Decay's Blackout, or Crave, I think it's called Crave. And I love their blacks, they're so pigmented, and I don't put a Carbon in here, but look at the difference in the swatch. Carbon is very intense black in this one. So I'm really excited, so I hope they have changed the formula, because that's pretty exciting. And then in here you also get three exclusive shades, which are limited edition, and 2 pro shades. Now, very useful for me because I can't get pro shades, as I mentioned before. So you get Lime, Moss, Indian Ink, and I always forget this one here, over here. It'll be something stupid. Deep Purple and Dusty Purple. Aren't they beautiful? I mean, I love wearing purples and greens on my eyes. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, I so need this in my collection. It's so beautiful. But Carbon, it's been improved. I'm excited. So I'm actually really excited the Carbon's in there now, because I can't wait to work with it and see the difference. Because when you work with old style Carbon, it's like banging your head off a brick wall. It's just not very pigmented. Takes a lot of working with. Quite frustrating, really. And considering I did buy that shadow separately, because I created this palette myself, I wanted like a sort of black and white palette. So I've got in there like a shimmery white and then a shimmery black, a grey and a black, and because I wanted that sort of little mini palette so I could have those colours. Because there's some other colours from MAC that I like, in the blacks and silvers, and the silvers I should say, and greys, but those are the ones that stood out for me, so I created that little mini palette. But yeah, I'm excited if this Carbon's going to be much improved. So now I'm going to insert a little video showing you these colours being swatched close up so you can have a better idea of what these colours are like. So this is the Spider Queen palette. As I said, 3 limited edition shades, 2 pro shades, and a newly formulated Carbon. Very exciting. So I'm going to swatch these for you. We're going to start with this amazing colour here. This is called Lime. Really, really pretty. I think these colours are coming up almost right. They're a little bit brighter in person. So this one is Lime. Love this colour, such a pretty colour. It kind of reminds me a little bit of this one from Sugarpill, which is called Acid Berry. Take a little swatch of that one. There. But I feel like this is more of a true chartreuse sort of colour. And it's a little bit of a darker green than bitter, I would say. So it's not quite the same colour. The next one is called Moss, which is a beautiful shimmery sort of green. It's a muted sort of yellowy green. Really, really nice. Love this one. Not super pigmented, but it's like a frosty colour, so I don't really expect that. As you can see, it works really well when it moves. These two colours look really great together. So the next colour is this one here. It's bright purple. Deep purple? Deep purple! I will keep forgetting that particular shadow's name. I really don't know why that one doesn't stick with me more. But this one is another frosty sort of colour. And it's, I don't know why they call it deep purple. For me, it doesn't look very deep. I guess once you get it on your skin, it like looks quite pale on your finger. But once you get it on, actually, it is quite a deep purple. But it's got that lovely sort of duochrome on top, which is almost sort of a lilac-y blue sort of colour, the duochrome. Really nice. The next colour is Indian Ink. Really love this particular colour. Really gorgeous shade. And that's it there. Put a little more in there. Beautiful, very dark purple. Oh, so gorgeous. Can't wait to use this one. I think it looks totally amazing. And the thing with matte colours as well is sometimes when people swatch in videos, it's like, oh, those swatches aren't very good. They don't look very pigmented. Once you get them on a brush and put them on your eye, they actually perform a lot better. So I wouldn't be too put off with some things. The next colour is Dusty Purple, which is another really pretty colour. These purples work really nicely together. And that's it there. I'll put another bit on top. So that is Dusty Purple, which again is lovely. I think these two are going to work particularly well together for a dramatic sort of purple smoky eye. Love these. Can't wait to start using these shadows. I'll do a tutorial, even though my tutorial videos are not very popular. I don't care. I love makeup and I like playing around with it, so I definitely will do a tutorial video with this palette because I think it's amazing. And then the last colour is Carbon. The dreaded Carbon, because it's never very pigmented. Well, MAC have changed the formulation clearly in this palette because Carbon is actually looking really decent compared to what it usually does. And yeah, it's a really nice black. So it's swatching a lot more, just a lot better than it used to. But those are the colours. And I absolutely love them. What a beautiful palette this is. Thank you so much, Sarah Jane. Really thrilled to get this. Thrilled that it's Rick Baker and just thrilled with the colours because I'm a very purple green sort of person anyway. I just think these colours are beautiful. I also realised I didn't talk to you about why I cut up the Urban Decay box. So I wanted to keep the front as a bookmark, which I'm now using as a bookmark because it was a lovely matte silver and it had embossed sort of the pattern on it. It was really pretty, so I wanted that as a bookmark because I like packaging and my packaging's really nice. It's such a shame to throw it away, but I really don't want to keep a box, if you know what I mean. So, and the other thing that I do is with the face cases, you don't actually get the shades written inside, so I like to keep the back thing. I'm just going to keep that on my desk so that I know what the colours are called till I kind of get used to it. But yeah, it's quite useful to do that if the names aren't in the palette. So that's it, everybody. That is my overseas haul. Thank you very much, Sarah Jane. I am hugely appreciative, and maybe we'll do this again in the new year. I want to thank everybody for watching. As always, I'm going to love you all and leave you and see you all soon. Bye.